Hello, YouTubers. This is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and I am back with another pick a card reading. Today, the question is, what do they want to tell you? This is kind of for people who are with someone. Maybe you feel like they need to tell you something and they haven't done it yet, or if you just feel like there's something you need to know from this person and they just aren't necessarily hiding it from you. They just kind of haven't gotten to the point in their mind where they can tell you. So this is number 1, rose quartz. Number 2, snowflake obsidian. And number 3, goldstone. While you are choosing your pile, I will say that I do sell crystals on eBay. I'm also taking readings through InstantGo. I do readings through email, and I'm also I accept tips and donations. All of the information for that, or how to contact me, is going to be in the description box below. So just look out for that. And I'm going to be using the Waite Tarot decks and the After Tarot. If you want one of these decks, you can check the links in the description box for that as well. But why don't we go ahead and get started? I'm also using Miss Cleo's tarot deck to clarify. So why don't we go ahead and get started with pile number 1, the rose quartz. What does your person want to tell you? Spirit of the highest vibration, please grant me access to the collective so I can give accurate and concise answers to the question, what does the seeker's person want to tell them? What does the seeker's person want to tell them? What does the seeker's person want to tell the seeker? Okay, 1, 2, 3 is what I'm hearing. You have the King of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the 2 of Pentacles with the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I'm feeling like this person is dealing with a lot of stuff at home. The King of Cups can be a water sign, Cancer. I'm hearing Taurus. Cancer, Pisces, or Cancer, or Taurus, or it just could be someone who is a watery person, an emotional person. The King of Cups is generally a very kind man, empathic and empathetic person, someone who is like a good friend, a fatherly person, but not like the kind of father who is the emperor who is in control of everything, but the kind of father who tries to take care of your emotional needs and your you as a person instead of you as like a problem child, somebody who needs to go to military school and stuff like that. This person's going to try and help you out emotionally instead of like, trying to get in your face. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. You're doing things wrong. I hope that makes sense. Like he's the kind of father that a lot of people want but don't have, where a lot of people have the kind of fathers who are like, oh, you're a man, don't cry. Men don't cry. This man will be like, oh, it's okay to cry. Crying is healthy. Stuff like that. And we also have the 4 of Wands, which is like, I'm getting the home card. He's looking at the home card. He's looking like directly. If you hear a lot of noise in the background, those are my kids upstairs being children. But this is the 4 of Wands. It can be the 11-11 card. It can indicate a soulmate situation, but to me, this is more about the home and the hearth, like your home. And I'm feeling like this person needs to tell you that there's a lot of stuff going on at home right now, and some of that stuff is maybe making this person feel betrayed and stabbed in the back with the 10 of Swords. I kind of feel like this pile is pretty cut and dry, where this person whatever the situation is in their environment, they're dealing with a lot. Like they've got too much stuff on their plate. They've got a lot of stuff on their plate right now, and they're trying to deal with that and get through this feeling of betrayal. Some way, somehow, the underlying energy of this reading is that this person is feeling betrayed. For some of you, this person is, it's a relationship that you're having with someone right now, right? For some of you. And you'll know if this resonates with you or not. And if it doesn't resonate with you, that is fine. And sorry, my phone keeps going off. Let me turn that off so it doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. And y'all, look what time it is. It's 1:11, y'all. It is 1:11. What in the world? So anyway, and we're just talking about the 1111 card. This, you might be dealing with a soulmate person. I was talking to the people who this is a relationship, and this is like your counterpart, and you're trying to figure out why this person is acting the way they are, and they might not feel like they can tell you that they've got a lot of stuff going on at home, but they're trying to keep it together. They're trying to be the king of cups. They're trying to be the kind of man or woman. It doesn't have to be a gender thing. Just this person is embodying the king of cups right now. They're trying to keep it together. They're trying to hold it all in. They're trying to be emotionally stable. They're trying to get themselves together because they've experienced something that's causing them to feel this Ten of Swords, this betrayal. And they just want you to know they've got a lot of shit going on. And they're trying to maintain, everything. This is like the surface. This is the surface here. They're trying to maintain this king face, this everything is okay, when in fact, everything is not okay. They've got too much stuff going on. They're juggling too many things. And I don't feel like it's necessarily another person in the romantic sense. I feel like if it is another person, it's like their baby mama they're trying to deal with, or they're trying to like get their money right. They got a part-time job and they can't be at home as much because they've got another job and they don't want to let you know they're having money issues. So it's like for the collective. And remember, collective readings, everything is not always going to resonate with everyone. And it's okay. It does not have to resonate with you. Especially if you spend a lot of time on YouTube clicking through a lot of videos. You're going to click on one and on one reading that does not resonate. And that is okay. There is no reason for you to freak out. It's fine. But for the overall collective, I'm seeing this person, they're trying to be in this king energy. They're trying to keep their ducks in a row, trying to get their stuff together, and they're trying to show you that everything is all right. But on the underside of everything, they've been dealt a blow. It might not necessarily be something that happened recently. It could be something that happened in the past, and they're trying to still deal with it emotionally, and they are not balanced right now. They're trying to balance out, but right now they're not there. They don't have it. So yeah, for y'all, this person is dealing with some background issues, and it could be a mental thing. They might have some mental imbalances, and that's okay. And they're trying to show you that, everything is fine when everything is not fine. And that is the gist of this pile. This person is just, they've got too much stuff going on. They've got some imbalances. They're trying to work it out. I did not need any clarifiers for that, interestingly. And that is it for y'all. I hope that, and this is on the top of the pile. This is on top of the deck. They're trying to bring some cycles to a close. Even with the Ten of Swords, they're trying to bring some cycles to a close so that they can move into the Four of Wands where everything is happy-go-lucky and, life goes on, but they're still working through it. And while they're working through it, they're trying to juggle things, make things seem all right when they are not all right. So what you might want to do is talk to your person. Tell them it's going to be all right. I'll be here for you. If that's the kind of relationship that you've got, if you got that kind of relationship with this person, then, try and help them. But if you don't have that kind of relationship, do what you can. So pile number 2. Trying to ground the energy, because that first pile was definitely something there. But anyway. Pile number 2. What does your person want to tell you? Remember, this is a collective reading. I do personal readings. Collective readings are not always going to resonate with everyone. So if you want a personal reading so that it resonates with you better, all the information to get a hold of me for a private reading is in the description box below. I don't need you in my comment section. Oh my God, it didn't resonate with me. Oh, you're a sucky reader. I'm just going to block you, report you to Facebook. Anyway, concentrating on this. What does the secret person want to tell the secret? What does this person want to tell the secret? What does this person want to tell the secret? What does this person want to tell the secret? What in the actual fuck? First, pile number 1 also got the King of Cups. Pile number 1 got the King of Cups. And they also got it too. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the 3 of Wands. I feel like if you were drawn to pile number 1, you might want to also go there because you got similar, what looks like a similar message. But well, let me tell you what you got first. You got 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. King of Cups. 2 of Cups. The Knight of Swords. So I feel like somebody here is a fly off the handle kind of person. They have a hair trigger response time. It's like, oh, you say something to them, like, oh, you're like, whatever. Like, my day really sucked, right? And then they'll come up to you and be like, oh, so what do you mean by that? You talk about me? Did I make your day suck? Well, you suck. Fuck you. And then that's the kind of person I'm feeling like this person is. He's pouring out his cup. He's like the petty side of the King of Cups. He's not trying to keep it together. He's like, oh, I've got this perfectly good cup. You brought me this perfectly good cup. You brought me this perfectly good heart. You brought me your emotions. You tried to give me how you feel about things, right? But this person might get angry easily, and then whatever their first thought is, they act on it. So it's like, oh, you had a bad day. You're saying that I made you have a bad day. I'm going to fly off the handle, even though we're in this relationship together, right? This is a connection that you might be soulmates with this person, or you might just have a deep connection. You could be married to this person, could be your boyfriend, or just a good friend, somebody that you have a more spiritual connection with, a more emotional connection to. And it might not even have anything to do with anything. And they're just kind of like, I'm angry now. And I have no self-control, so I'm going to lash out. And when I lash out, I cut deep. and that affects the relationship. And I feel like they want to apologize, but they're too proud to do it. So they'd rather destroy the relationship and like release you than to be wrong. That's how prideful this person is. And it sounds like this person might be an Aries. I'm hearing Aries. It could be an Aries, a water sign. Getting a lot of water here. So this could be, I'm feeling very strongly this person is like a Gemini moon, sun rising, Venus, Mars, Aries, Mars, like a Pisces, sun, Aries, Mars. Aries is probably in there somewhere. If not, they just embody that feeling, that they embody that vibration of Aries, where they just don't have any self-control, poor impulse control. They're just kind of like, like I said, fly off the handle. I keep hearing fly off the handle. I keep getting this like in an instant, they can destroy a whole relationship. And then they come back and like, ooh, I destroyed that. But they won't do anything to make it better. So what do they want to tell you? I feel like they want to tell you, I'm sorry. I messed this up. I flew off the handle. But they can't. Probably because I'm feeling this person is more prideful than the first pile. Well, the first pile, they're trying to hide, that they're not doing so well. Where here, they're like, oh, I should apologize, but I won't. And that's just how it's going to be. Here is 3 of Wands. He's holding on to one option. He's got like 2 other options. I'm feeling like these are like emotions. This person continues to choose the emotion. They continue to choose the emotion of anger and fear. And they continue to hurt people and lash out. That's what it is. Lashing out. This person continues to lash out, probably at you. And you might be wondering, why? Oh, yeah. On top of the deck. I feel like you're a very giving person. You're very kind. I feel like you are this, the Queen of Wands, and you're very generous. You like to help people who have, less than you. Like, you're the person who'd be out, I just got my paycheck. I see this person on the side of the road asking for money. Here's the money. Or, I see that you're struggling. They have your car payment paid for. Let me help you out. This person is like the Tower. Could be a Scorpio. Where I see that you're a beautiful person. I see that you're very kind and loving. And I'm lashing out at you, even though I know that this relationship could go places. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be, like I said, any kind of emotional connection. It could be your brother or your whatever, okay? I see that this could be beautiful, but everything I touch, I destroy. Because I refuse change. I refuse to be, evolving. Even if you give me your apology, here it is, I'm pouring it out. Because I'm petty, I'm a child. A childish person. It's like the Page of Water, or the Page of Cups, wearing the King of Cups face. I look like a man or a woman, but I'm really a child here. Really just a child. And I'm getting a lot of fear and a lot of anger. This person probably has anger issues. And for somebody out there, you're like, oh, why won't this person move forward with me? Because they know who they are. They know who you are. And they know if they move forward, they're going to destroy you. Emotionally, and they don't want to lash out at you because they know that this beautiful connection will eventually end up like this, because they are so, they're like a very angry person. Like, if this doesn't resonate with you, it might just be for the specific few, but I'm feeling here, this person, I'm not even going to need to use those. Not even going to need to use those. It's like, they're limited here. They're limited in their scope, like how they see things and how the world should be and how the world is. They're very limited, and they limit themselves. And I feel like this is you, a free spirit. Could be a fire sign, but you're very nurturing. I feel like that you're a warm person. If it resonates more that they're warm and you are, if the roles are switched in your life, that's fine. Just take it how it resonates with you. But what do they want to tell you? And they might not even necessarily understand it themselves, that there's something inside them that drives them to drive people away. I kind of feel like this person is, they understand themselves enough to know that they have issues. And for somebody out there, they're refusing this connection. They're pouring this cup out intentionally and pushing you away intentionally because they know that they have a habit of going here and intentionally destroying things. And they know that you're a generous and kind person, and they don't want to go there with you. They don't want to go here with you. The Tower card. So that's what I'm getting. And this is a person sending a message. I feel like they will eventually talk to you about this. It might end up being an argument that they have with you. I'm also seeing, for some of you, they know that in the past they were an asshole. Like, you brought your cup of love to them and they poured it right on out. Like, what you want with me? You want, okay, fine. No. So they poured out the cup. They probably made you feel like crap. They probably destroyed the connection here because they were a jackass and lashing out. And for somebody out there, they want to apologize for that. They want to reconnect with you, and they want to apologize and say, look, here is my cup. I see that you have your cup. I am so sorry that I pushed you away. And I know that you are this beautiful, loving, generous, kind person. And I want to tell you, I want to send this message to you that I love you and I'm sorry that I hurt you. And that, it's like two different scenarios for this one pile. My children are upstairs banging around. I don't feel like I need any more clarification there. That was kind of beautiful. It seems like you're dealing with a child wearing a man body if you're dealing with a man or a masculine or whatever. Hope it works out for you. I feel like that's what they want to tell you. And really kind of sucks because a lot of people just don't communicate well. So, pile number 3. I didn't finish shuffling that. The Page of Wands and the Justice card came out. We'll see if they come out in the actual reading, because I feel like that wasn't well shuffled. Remember, this is a collective reading. If it does not resonate with you, that's fine. You can say what you want in the comment section. Oh, it doesn't resonate. If you say it doesn't resonate, that's okay. But if you're going to be a jerk about it, you're going to get reported. And you're also going to get blocked. So, it's not even going to make it into the comment section. Because it's probably going to get caught in the, I've got it set up where if comments come through with rudeness or whatever, it automatically gets blocked or whatever. So if that's what you're going to do, you're probably going to get blocked. So, anywho, pile number 3. Oh. A lot of weird energy today. Pile number 3. What does your person want to tell you? Just see this person to tell them. Ooh. Somebody is depressed with the Five of Cups. So here goes the King of Cups for a third time. Y'all saw me shuffle this. And there's death at the bottom. Now, I'm not sure. You might want to just watch the whole reading, the whole video, because all three of these have had at least two, have at least had him in them. For somebody, this person is leaving behind the past, basically. You got interestingly, a 4, 5, and a 6 here. What came out first was the Five of Cups. Now, and the reason why I'm saying this person is probably leaving this behind in the past is because he's looking toward the future. He's looking that way, where oriented to the left is the past, oriented to the right is the future. So what they want to tell you, I feel like they're moving on. Because in the past, there was this crying over spilled milk, not seeing, the goodness in life. Oh, I spilled these cups, but I'm not seeing that I've got these two perfectly fine cups behind me. So this person is cloaked in black in this environment where it's like gray sky. The water is a little choppy, and they're crying over these 3 cups that fell over. They lost their wine, whatever, lost money, wine, whatever. They're in the past, they were crying over the spilled milk. And this is a card of the past. And this also can be a soulmate card. The 5 comes before the 6. And you can see that this person here is crying over spilled milk. So I feel like this person has done some work on themselves. And this is the 4 of Pentacles, where it's like this person is closed. I feel like this person is closing a door. A door. They're shutting the door on this. Like they're shutting a door on the 5 of Cups. They're shutting that door on that grief. They're shutting the door on the past. And they're evolving out of this. They're coming out of this here. This 5 of Cups, this grief, this sadness, this not seeing the good in life, this, what do you call it when you're always negative? They're shutting the door on this. Bereavement. And they are, I feel like these two go together really well, because it's like the 4 of Pentacles is, you can see this man's body language. He's closed up. He's shut down. He's like shutting this down. I feel like this person wants to tell you that they're done with this. Whatever this is, they're done with it. It could be that they are, whatever, if there was an issue that happened between you and this person, they're closing the door on that. They're shutting it down. They are closing up. They are not subscribing to that mindset anymore. They're not doing those things they were doing in the past anymore. And I feel like they could be a water sign. Or they just could be an emotional person right now that they're dealing with those emotions. And it feels like pile number 1 goes really well with this one. Pile number 2 does too. So if you feel like you need to watch them all, you might want to, because all of them have the King of Cups in them. All of them do. And I feel like the 6 is what I'm drawn to the most. And what I'm hearing the most is the past. Now I feel like they're trying to move on to the future. And the past is just going to be the past. I'm curious what this next card is. They're healing. might come back around, tell you, oh yeah, they've changed. With the death card at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Swords. This person here, as you can see, the Three of Swords comes first. You know, that's a heart with swords, 3 swords stabbed through it. Heartbreak. They're healing from heartbreak. And they are moving pretty quick away from this. And they could have brought this upon themselves. They could have just been a royal jackass, right? They could have been. And what I'm getting here is that they want to tell you that they're leaving this behind. They're not doing this anymore. I just keep hearing the past is in the past. They're healing from the situation. They're moving forward. And you might hear from them in the future. You might hear from them. They might come around. This is the Ace of Swords. I feel like this is both the hand cutting the bullshit out, and it's also the mental new ideas, conversation, you know, all those things that kind of come with the sword suit. I feel like this is a new interaction between you and this person. I feel like with the Chariot card, they are moving pretty quick and strategically. So, they've brought something to a permanent end. They're done with whatever this Five of Cups is. But they're dealing with that. They're done. They're moving forward. They're going on to the future. They're leaving it behind. And this deck has reversals in it, but we'll see what comes out. Like, what are they moving toward? What is this person moving toward? Still feel like I need to shuffle this. The Star card came out. The Knight of Staffs. It's too many cards, really. 2 of Staffs, the Hierophant, and the 4 of Cups. It's way too many cards. We'll see which ones come out. So what do they want? What are they moving toward? What are they moving toward? If they're leaving all this stuff behind, what are they moving toward? Woohoo! 7 of Coins. Queen of Staffs. 5 of Cups. They've still got some stuff to deal with. The 4 is at the bottom of the deck. It's reversed. I am gonna take these reversals in this deck. This is the only deck that I've got that I reverse the cards in. The 4 of Cups, upright, is somebody who is just kind of like being a jackass and refusing. They're refusing their blessings, refusing their gifts. They're refusing love offers from people. Whatever the cup stands for could be, it generally is an emotional thing. Like if you offered them love, they refused it in the past, and now they are coming out of that. But I feel like they're waiting for this queen. And this is the same fire queen that came out in pile number 2, I believe. But upright, she's a loving, warm, fun, Sagittarian kind of person. Very strong, beautiful, you know, all of those things that go along with being a fire sign and being a wonderful person, right? She's motherly. She's got her coins. She's got her shit together. She's a queen. Reversed, I see them seeing you as this person. Where whatever that, I feel like they did something to you. And I feel like they know that they hurt you. And they know that you experienced depression and sadness and, you know, just the 5 of Cups, bereavement, grief. They caused you this. And it's like they might have planted some seeds in the past This is the 7 of coins. And they might have to carry what they have done to you on their shoulders for the rest of time, basically. Well, the rest of their time here on Earth is what I mean. Because I feel like they see you as this queen. And the question that I asked was, what are they moving toward? I feel like they're moving toward you. And they know that they've done whatever bullshit that they've put you through. They know they did it, and they're sorry about it. And they know that you are also experiencing the 5 of Cups, and they have to carry that guilt. I'm feeling like, I guess, guilt on their shoulders. And I feel like they're moving towards you to try and like help you out of that, help you fix that, to help you heal. They might tell you something that helps you move on. Because they're done refusing whatever you offered them. They're coming out of this, they're done refusing you. If you came to them and you're like, oh, I love you, I feel like we should be friends, or we should do this together, we should do whatever. I feel like they said no in the past. They shut you down in the past. And they shut you down in the past. And they know they did wrong, and they're trying to, it looks like they're going to move forward and try to make it right. They might try and show you that they've changed with the death card there. Is there anything else? The pile number 3. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. Since all of these decks went together so well, and if you watched all 3, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to put all of these cards together, and I'm going to ask, Spirit of the highest vibration, what does the seeker who watched all 3 of these piles, who resonates with all 3 of these piles, what does the seeker need to know about this person they're dealing with? Y'all saw me shuffle this fucking deck, right? What does the seeker need to know about the King of Cups that they're dealing with? And here goes the King of Cups. You also got the Ace of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. At the bottom of the deck is the Magician. So this person might be behind the scenes trying to pull the strings so that it can come back into your life and offer you something stable. Yep. They want to start over with you. I feel like for the person that watched all 3 of these decks, who resonated with all 3 of these decks, I feel like you have probably been through it with this person. And they might be on your social media page kind of watching you secretly. Sometimes this is the third party situation card here. I don't feel like there's a third, because I have been through all 3 of these decks. I have only gotten 2 court cards. Him and her. Her being the Queen of Swans. And I think I got her 2 times. I think I got her 2 times. And I feel like This person is probably, if it is a third party thing, they're using one of their friends to watch your social media page because you probably blocked them. Or you don't talk to them anymore, or they feel like maybe you've got a lot of posts that are blocked or whatever. So I feel like they've got one of their friends and they're not trolling your page, but like watching you secretly, like in the background watching. And because I don't feel like they're out, with somebody else if they're so stuck on you and they know that they hurt you in the past and they want to come back and make it right. I don't feel like they're like with somebody else. And if they are, it's not a real relationship. But honestly, I don't feel like they're with anybody else. I feel like they're stuck on you. They love you. They want you back. And they're on your social media secretly watching you. So what do you need to know about them? They do deeply and truly want to offer you this Ace of Pentacles. He's looking right at it. He's staring at this Ace of Pentacles like, I just want to give you this. I want to give you this. And for some of them have actually, with the Death card, changed. They've changed. Oh, yeah. They've changed. And they want to start over with you. And if it's not with you, they want to move on. But I feel like this person wants to be with you and they want to offer you this pinnacle and offer you this stable, grounded situation. And they're doing it. I don't like seeing the Magician with the Seven of Swords because this person might be sneaking. What do you need to know about them? They're probably sneaking around. They are sneaking around. If this person is Wiccan or doing anything magical, then they're the magician, like actually doing magic to manifest you back in their life. Manifesting this opportunity to get back with you. But what do you need to know? They're probably secretly pulling strings in the background. They might be manipulating or secretly using somebody to watch your social media. They might have changed the particular behavior that caused the issue, the Tower card, with you, but they might also still have some behaviors that are sneaky and not healthy or good for the relationship. They do want to start over deeply. They do deeply want that. They want that wish fulfillment, and they do want to offer you this pinnacle. But again, I'm stuck on these, the Magician and the Seven of Swords. I'm like, why can't you just be transparent? But if they are a Scorpio, which we kind of saw with the Tower card, then they just might be that way where they're always going to be, trying to get what they want from you in a sneaky way. But ultimately, these cards are bright. I'm looking at the backgrounds, like golden, just like everything here is kind of golden. And they just kind of want, I'm hearing to kind of like return to a golden age with you. Look at that. That's funny. I saw this one. It wanted to poke itself out. It wanted to poke itself out of the middle of the deck. This is the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is you. I feel like they're worried that you're not going to accept their offer because you're the Queen of Swords. You're the Queen of, you're the Queen, period. You're a queen. And they're like, I cannot just come back up into your life and with that old bullshit because you're going to see it coming. And when you see it coming, you're going to just, for some reason, I'm hearing spit me out of your mouth. It's like one of those biblical things where God spits. It's like you can't serve two masters. You can't be hot and cold at the same time. If you're lukewarm, I'll spit you out of my mouth or something like that. I'm not really a Christian person. That's just something that I believe. I picked up from when I was being forced to go to church. This person is probably your soulmate. So we've got the Lover's card, the 1111 card, the Soulmate card. And there is the Eight of Swords here. I feel like they do feel kind of stuck right now because they know you're their soulmate. They know that you are like their destiny, and they screwed it up with you, and they are worried that you're not going to forgive them. And I do feel like they do want forgiveness, but they probably fucked up bad, and they were like, oh, you know, she or he is not gonna, or whatever. That person is not gonna give me another chance because I fucked up bad this time. So I really hope that this helps somebody get some clarity. I do feel like you're probably dealing with, if you're not dealing with a soulmate, this is like somebody who feels like one. If you don't believe in soulmates, it's like somebody who, you know, feels like that soulmate concept. I also kind of feel like you're probably dealing with a twin flame. It's probably a twin flame thing, to be honest. But because you got so many major arcana cards, well, maybe not so many, but it feels like a lot. You only really got 2. So anyway, I hope you guys got some clarity from that. If this person is somebody who like really, really, really just messed your whole entire life up, I feel like I don't care if they have changed. If you feel like you're not going to be able to function in a healthy relationship with this person because they did some stuff to you, then, you know, feel free to send them on their way, because there's only so many times you can mess with somebody and then expect them to forgive you. You know what I mean? I hope that you do what's best for you and you live your best life. You know what I mean? So that's basically it, y'all. I hope that you, like I said, live your best life. My name is Tia from Musings of a Mystic. I do sell lovely, lovely crystals on eBay. I also do readings through InstantGo. And remember that these are collective readings. And if it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. It doesn't have to resonate with you. Okay? It's bound to not resonate with somebody out there. But if you want to contact me, all that information is down below. I will talk to you guys later. Ta-ta for now.